Naomi suspended after brutally putting Jade Cargill away at WWE Evolution 2025. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. In a night where legends were supposed to be honored, where the present was meant to showcase its strength, and where the future was destined to shine, one moment shattered it all. WWE Evolution 2025 was designed to elevate women's wrestling. But instead, it became the stage for one of the most vicious, controversial, and career-altering moments in WWE history. Jade Cargill is out cold. Naomi has been suspended. And the WWE Universe is in absolute shock. This is the full story of what happened, why it happened, and what it means for the future of Naomi, Jade Cargill, and the entire women's division. The rivalry between Naomi and Jade Cargill didn't begin in the ring. It began with ego, with pride, with legacy. When Jade Cargill signed full-time with WWE in 2023, the company immediately strapped a rocket to her back. Dominant, athletic, and already a star from her AEW days, Jade was positioned as the future of WWE's women's division. But there was one woman who didn't like being overlooked in the process. Naomi. Naomi returned to WWE in late 2024 after a red-hot run in TNA, rebranding herself as the Glow reawakened. No longer just about dancing and showmanship. Naomi came back hungrier, sharper, and more aggressive than ever before. And when she was left out of the title tournament in favor of Jade, that lit the fuse. Their interactions started subtle. A stare down here, a passive-aggressive tweet there. But by early 2025, it exploded into full-on hostility. At WrestleMania 41, both women were involved in a six-woman tag match, one that ended in chaos when Naomi superkicked Jade off the ring apron, costing their team the match. From that night, the feud escalated beyond competition. It became personal. After WrestleMania, the attacks became weekly. Naomi would ambush Jade backstage. Jade would interrupt Naomi's matches and beat her down. Chairs, tables, words that cut deep. It wasn't about championships anymore. It was about pride. It was about humiliation. WWE officials tried everything to contain them. Separate locker rooms, no contact clauses, even backstage security, but nothing worked. Finally, Triple H made the call. Naomi versus Jade Cargill. One night only, WWE Evolution 2025. There would be no rules, no disqualifications, no countouts. The match could only end by knockout or submission. The tagline? Two forces, one evolution. WWE Evolution 2025 was billed as the biggest all-women's show in company history. Legends like Lita, Beth Phoenix, and Trish Stratus returned. Champions like Rhea Ripley and Io Sky delivered instant classics. But it was Naomi versus Jade Cargill that had the world watching. From the moment the bell rang, it was war. Steel chairs flew. Kendo sticks shattered. The ring mats were ripped up, exposing steel beneath. Jade showcased her raw power, military pressing Naomi through the announce table. But Naomi showed grit, dodging a spear and sending Jade head first into the steel steps. They fought through the crowd. They fought backstage. At one point, Naomi dove off a lighting rig to take Jade out. The match lasted nearly 26 minutes. A brutal, high-impact fight that pushed both women past their limits. Then came the ending. Naomi wrapped a steel chain around her boot. She motioned to the crowd, eyes wild with rage. And with one sickening spin kick to Jade's jaw, the powerhouse collapsed. Out cold, Jade didn't move. The referee immediately waved it off. EMTs ran down. The crowd fell silent. Naomi didn't celebrate. She just stood over Jade, breathing heavily before dropping to her knees and whispering something no mic could catch. Backstage, Jade Cargill was rushed to a local medical facility. She reportedly suffered a concussion, facial fractures, and temporary loss of consciousness. WWE issued a statement confirming her hospitalization just 20 minutes after the match ended. But what stunned everyone even more was the reaction from WWE management. Just hours after Evolution went off the air, Triple H posted the following on X. Tonight was supposed to elevate women's wrestling. What we witnessed in the final match was a disturbing act of violence that crossed every line. We are investigating the situation. Hashtag Evolution 2025-inch. The next morning, the hammer dropped. Naomi was officially suspended indefinitely by WWE. A WWE press release read, following her actions during the no DQ match at WWE Evolution, Naomi has been suspended indefinitely for conduct deemed dangerous and detrimental to the safety of WWE talent. The statement sparked outrage online. Some fans called it harsh, arguing it was a no DQ match. Others praised the move, calling Naomi's behavior out of control and not in the spirit of competition. And Naomi? She had just one thing to say. She posted a single message on Instagram. "You'll act like I went too far. Nah, I just went real. Glow off. Game on." Behind the scenes, WWE's women's locker room is reportedly split. Some stars, including Bianca Belair, Tiffany Stratton, and Bayley, have allegedly supported Naomi privately, saying Jade had crossed lines too, and Naomi simply finished the war. Others, like Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Kathy Kelly, have publicly condemned Naomi's actions, with Liv tweeting, "There's fierce, and then there's dangerous." Naomi crossed that line. Meanwhile, Becky Lynch, known for her honesty, said in a post-Evolution interview, "I respect Naomi. Always have. But that didn't look like a match to me. That looked like someone trying to end another woman's career." Even Rhea Ripley, someone who's no stranger to brutality, shook her head when asked about the main event, saying, "We gotta protect each other. That's the code." Naomi's response to the locker room heat? "I didn't come back to make friends. I came back to prove I'm the real game changer." Period. As of this script, Jade Cargill remains out of in-ring action and is expected to be sidelined for at least 6 to 8 weeks, depending on how her recovery goes. Doctors confirm she suffered a grade 2 concussion, a fractured cheekbone, and severe neck strain. In a heartfelt video posted from her hospital bed, Jade said, "I've never felt pain like this before, but I've also never been more motivated to come back and destroy someone." Naomi, you didn't win. You just postponed the beatdown that's coming your way. Fans flooded Jade with support, with hashtags like hashtag Justice for Jade and hashtag Team Cargill trending worldwide. Even retired WWE legends had something to say. Trish Stratus tweeted, "There's pushing the envelope, and then there's burning the whole script." Naomi burned it. Mickie James called the match a throwback to the Attitude Era and added, "I haven't seen anything that wild since Lita versus Victoria in 2003, but even that had limits." And perhaps the most chilling comment came from Stephanie McMahon, who made a surprise backstage appearance at Evolution. When asked about Naomi, she said, "This is more than just a feud. It's the redefining of what it means to fight, to survive, and to dominate in WWE." Jade Cargill will return. Naomi will face the consequences. And the women's division will never be the same. Stay tuned, because the story of Naomi and Jade Cargill is far from over. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a WWE breakdown.